Guaranteed Strategies to Market Your Book. Written by Utilising Publishing. Narrated by Arthur Bailey. Introduction. Marketing is a contest for people's attention. Seth Godin. Simply imagine, you're seated in a comfortable armchair, with a cup of hot chocolate in one hand, and a good book in the other. You can't put the book down, because you're so involved in it. Being transported to another world, experiencing new emotions, and losing yourself in a fantastic book, is truly magical. But what about the author, who put their heart and soul into that book? How do they ensure that their masterpieces reach the hands of readers like you? This is when marketing comes into play. Marketing is essential for realizing a brilliant book's potential, connecting authors with their audience, and assisting readers in discovering their next favorite read. It's about creating a buzz and getting people enthusiastic about what's behind the pages by explaining the narrative behind the tale. Consider yourself the author of the book. You've poured your heart and soul into your work, and you're confident that it will captivate readers just like you. But how do you get the proper people to read your book? How do you generate enough interest that readers will be waiting up to get their hands on a copy? Marketing a book is a lot like holding a big party for your imagination, and encouraging everyone to come and have a good time. It's all about bringing your book to life, capturing the soul of your story, and exhibiting it in an unmistakable way. Marketing, whether through social media, book signings, or targeted advertising, is the secret ingredient that transforms a book from a manuscript to a beloved work of literature. So, whether you're an author trying to share your work with the world, or a reader looking for your next literary adventure, keep in mind that marketing is the glue that holds it all together. We will look at numerous marketing methods throughout this book, such as market research, branding, advertising, social media marketing, content marketing, email marketing, and more. We'll go over the advantages and disadvantages of each method, as well as present real-world examples and case studies to demonstrate their efficacy. The book covers everything from marketing fundamentals to advanced strategies, including digital marketing, social media marketing, and search engine optimization. Each chapter includes practical advice, real-world examples, and case studies to assist readers in understanding and applying the concepts in their enterprises. The ultimate goal of this book is to inspire and advise readers in developing efficient marketing strategies that will assist them in meeting their corporate objectives. This book will give you useful insights and practical tips to help you design successful marketing campaigns, whether you are a seasoned marketer or just starting. So, prepare to enter the exciting world of marketing, and learn how you can use these methods to build your business and engage your customers. Chapter 1, Book Marketing, From a Page to a Bestseller, by Nikita Cole. The process of promoting and advertising a book to potential readers, to increase its visibility, sales, and overall success, is referred to as book marketing. Effective book marketing is critical in today's competitive publishing landscape, for authors, publishers, and self-publishers to reach their target audience and stand out in a crowded marketplace. Creating a book launch plan, developing a marketing strategy, identifying target readers, building a strong author platform, creating compelling book descriptions and cover designs, utilizing social media and email marketing, seeking reviews, and participating in book events and author appearances, are all part of the book marketing process. A deep understanding of the target audience, a clear and unique value proposition, and a well-crafted message that resonates with readers, are all required for successful book marketing. It also entails utilizing various channels and tactics to reach out to potential readers, cultivating relationships with influencers and media outlets, and constantly analyzing and optimizing marketing efforts to improve results. Overall, effective book marketing can assist authors and publishers in increasing the visibility of their books, attracting new readers, and, ultimately achieving greater success in the publishing industry. The first tactic explained in this chapter is, unleashing your full potential with effective marketing. Marketing a book can be difficult, but there are several effective strategies for getting your book noticed and attracting potential readers. Here are some marketing ideas for your book. Consider promoting your book on social media, through word of mouth, and by contacting book bloggers and reviewers. Get the word out about your book, and into the hands of readers. Consider donating a portion of your book sales to a worthy cause, or assisting other aspiring writers in your community. This is a fantastic way to celebrate your success, while also making a difference. Make a plan for your next project. It's important to recognize your accomplishments, but it's also critical to keep moving forward. Spend some time thinking about your next writing project, and setting new goals for yourself. Celebrate your past accomplishments while looking forward to new opportunities. The second tactic explained in this chapter is, maximizing the usage of social media by reading reviews. Some general tips for dealing with social media reviews as an author. Maintain a positive attitude. It's important to remember that, not everyone will enjoy your book, and that's fine. Focus on positive feedback and constructive criticism, and don't let the negative feedback bring you down. Participate with your audience. Respond to both positive and negative reviews, and interact with your readers. This demonstrates that you value their feedback, and can help you build a loyal following. Take criticism constructively. While receiving negative feedback can be difficult, try to take it constructively, and use it to improve your writing in the future. Avoid getting into arguments or confrontations with reviewers. It's critical to maintain a professional demeanor, and avoid getting into arguments or confrontations with reviewers. This can harm your author's reputation, and make you appear unprofessional. Use social media platforms. Authors can use social media to connect with readers, and promote their work. Consider using social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to interact with your target audience, and promote your book. Overall, being reviewed on social media can be nerve-wracking, but, with a positive attitude and constructive approach, it can also be a valuable learning experience, and an opportunity to connect with your readers. The third tactic explained in this chapter is, finding your bond by connecting with readers. Connecting with readers after the release of a book is an important aspect of being an author. Here are a few ideas for connecting with your readers. Social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn can help you connect with your readers. Share book updates, and behind-the-scenes information, and interact with your readers via comments and direct messages. Book signings. Set up signings at local bookstores or libraries. This is an excellent opportunity to meet your readers in person, sign books, and talk about your work. Blogging. Create a blog where you can share your book-related thoughts, ideas, and experiences. You can also use this platform to communicate with your readers, and share updates about your writing process. Book clubs. Join or start your book club. This is an excellent way to connect with, and discuss your book with readers who are interested in your work. Create an email list where readers can subscribe to receive updates on your work. This is an excellent way to stay in touch with your readers, and inform them about new book releases and other developments. The fourth tactic explained in this chapter is, expanding horizon with the book promotion. Promoting a book during its initial release is critical to its success. Promotion is a continuous process, and it is critical to be creative and persistent in your efforts to promote your book. Here are some book promotion ideas. Create anticipation. Begin promoting your book before it is published. Create a website, or a social media page to build anticipation, and share sneak peeks and book updates. Make use of social media. Connect with potential readers, and promote your book using social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can share book quotes, images, and excerpts. Contact book bloggers and reviewers. Identify and contact book bloggers and reviewers who cover books in your genre. In exchange for an honest review, offer them a free copy of your book. Giveaways and contests. To generate interest in your book, consider holding giveaways and contests. You can give away signed books, merchandise, or other prizes. Attend book signings and events. Attend book events, fairs, and signings. This is an excellent opportunity to interact with readers, while also promoting your book. Obtain media attention. To get media attention for your book, contact local newspapers, radio stations, and podcasts. You can introduce yourself as an author, and offer to conduct an interview, or write a guest post. Consider using paid advertising on social media or book-related websites, to reach a larger audience. The fifth tactic explained in this chapter is broadening the network with bloggers, influencers, and many more. Interacting with bloggers and influencers can be a powerful way to promote your book during its initial release. Always be respectful and professional when interacting with bloggers and influencers. They're busy people who get a lot of requests, so be understanding if they can't feature your book right away. Here are a few pointers to remember. Investigate and identify bloggers and influencers who are interested in the genre or topic of your book. Look for bloggers and influencers who have a large fan base and an engaged audience. Send a personalized email or message to bloggers and influencers. Introduce yourself and your book, and explain why you believe their target audience will be interested. Provide them with a free copy of your book to review, or feature, on their blog, or social media platforms. Make it clear that you do not expect a positive review, but you would appreciate their candid feedback. After the bloggers and influencers have received your book, follow up with them. Thank them for their consideration and time, and ask if they have any questions, or require any additional information. Participate in social media conversations with bloggers and influencers, by liking and commenting on their posts. This will allow you to develop a relationship with them, and possibly gain more exposure for your book. Marketing is critical to the success of your book. However, the publishing industry is extremely competitive, and getting your book noticed can be difficult. It takes time and effort, but with the right strategies, you can increase the visibility and sales of your book. The sixth tactic explained in this chapter is hunting mission, that is, determine your target audience. The first step in book marketing is to identify and know your target audience. Who is your book aimed at? What age, gender, or interest group do you want to reach? Knowing your target audience allows you to develop a marketing strategy that will appeal to them. Increase book sales. If an author wants to sell more books, they should focus on developing a strong online presence, running social media ads, and offering discounts and promotions to encourage purchases. Create an author platform. Authors who want to establish themselves as thought leaders in their field should focus on creating a website, a blog, or a podcast, and engaging their audience on social media. Get media attention. If an author wants to get media attention for their book, they should reach out to journalists and reviewers, attend book festivals and conferences, and run social media book giveaways. Increase speaking engagements. To increase speaking engagements, authors should focus on reaching out to event organizers, creating a speaking reel, and leveraging their online presence to showcase their expertise. Authors who want to establish credibility in their field should focus on getting endorsements from influencers, appearing on podcasts and webinars, and attending industry-related events. The seventh tactic explained in this chapter is creating a marketing strategy. After you've identified your target audience, you'll need to create a marketing strategy. A marketing strategy lays out the steps you'll take to promote your book. It includes a timeline, objectives, and strategies for achieving those objectives. Your marketing strategy should include both online and offline marketing tactics. Point 1. Utilize social media. Social media is an extremely effective tool for promoting your book. Create author accounts on platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Utilize these platforms to interact with your readers, promote your book, and develop your author brand. You can also use social media to share book updates like cover reveals, release dates, and author events. Point 2. Utilize email marketing. Email marketing is a low-cost method of reaching out to potential readers. Email marketing allows you to send newsletters, updates, and promotional offers to your subscribers. Gather email addresses from your website, social media profiles, and author events. To create and send professional-looking emails, use an email marketing platform. Point 3. Create a website. A website is required for any author. It acts as a central location for your book and author information. Your author bio, book description, reviews, and links to purchase your book should all be included on your website. Your website can also be used to share blog posts, author interviews, and upcoming events. The eighth tactic explained in this chapter is hunting mission, that is, determine your target audience. If you're an author looking to promote your book, a website can be a valuable tool for reaching out to potential readers and building your online presence. Step 1. Establish your objectives. It is critical to define your goals before developing your website. What do you hope to accomplish with your website? Do you want to sell your book from your website? Do you want to create an email list of prospective readers? Knowing your objectives will assist you in developing a website that effectively reaches your target audience. Step 2. Select a domain name and hosting service. Because your domain name is your website's internet address, you must choose a name that is memorable and easy to spell. After you've decided on a domain name, you'll need to select a hosting provider to store your website's files. There are numerous hosting providers to choose from, so do your research and pick one. Step 3. Create your website. It's time to design your website, now that you've secured your domain name and hosting. You have the option of hiring a web designer, or using a website builder such as WordPress, Wix, or Squarespace. These platforms provide pre-designed templates that you can personalize to fit your brand and objectives. Consider the user experience when designing your website. Make sure your website is simple to use, and that your book is prominently displayed on the home page. On the book page, include a book description, reviews, and purchase links. Step 4. Produce content. The content on your website should be informative, engaging, and useful to potential readers. Consider writing blog posts about your book's themes or topics, as well as sharing insights into your writing process. To engage your audience, you can also include author bios, book excerpts, and behind-the-scenes content. Step 5. Market your website. When your website is complete, it is time to promote it. To drive traffic to your website, use social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Email marketing can also be used to reach out to potential readers and promote your book. Finally, creating a book marketing website can be an effective way to promote your book and reach a larger audience. You can establish a strong online presence and connect with potential readers by defining your goals, selecting a domain name and hosting, designing your website, creating content, and promoting your site. The 9th tactic explained in this chapter is taking part in author events, that is, meet and greet. Author events are an excellent way to network with readers, fellow authors, and industry professionals. Book fairs, book signings, author talks, and writing conferences are all options. These events allow you to promote your book, network with other industry professionals, and learn from experts. Participating in author events can help you connect with readers, promote your work, and network with other writers. Author events, whether a book signing, a reading, or a panel discussion, can be a great way to share your writing and connect with others in the literary community. Here are some pointers to help you make the most of your author event. Prepare. Before the event, make sure you understand what you will be doing, and what is expected of you. Will you be performing a reading? Attending a panel discussion? Books to be signed? Knowing what to expect will help you prepare for the event, and feel more at ease on the day of. Publicize the event. Make certain that your readers and followers are aware of the event. Spread the word via social media, your website, and your email newsletter. The greater the number of people who are aware of the event, the better. Dress professionally. Dressing professionally will help you make a good impression, and demonstrate that you are serious about the event. Consider the event and the audience, and dress accordingly. Be friendly and engaging. When meeting readers, be friendly and engaging. Ask them questions, respond to their inquiries, and make them feel welcome. This is your opportunity to connect with, and build a relationship with your audience. Bring promotional materials to hand out to readers, such as bookmarks, flyers, or other promotional materials. After the event, they will remember you and your work because of this. Network with other authors. Author events are excellent places to meet other writers, and make connections in the literary community. Introduce yourself, and get to know the other authors. Participating in author events can be nerve-wracking, but it's also an exciting way to connect with readers, promote your work, and network with other writers. You can make the most of your next author event, and leave a lasting impression on your audience by following these tips. The 10th tactic explained in this chapter is understanding different perspectives, that is, contacting book reviewers. Book reviews are extremely important for the success of your book. Contact book bloggers, booktubers, and book Instagrammers who have reviewed books in your genre. In exchange for an honest review, offer them a free copy of your book. A positive review can help you generate buzz, and reach new readers. This is an important step in gaining exposure and credibility for your work. Book reviews can help you reach a larger audience, increase sales, and even attract literary agents and publishers' attention. Finding and contacting book reviewers, on the other hand, can be a difficult task. Here are some pointers for successfully contacting book reviewers. Reviewers of research books. Do some research before contacting a book reviewer to ensure that they are a good fit for your book. Look for reviewers who have reviewed books in your genre or subject area, and make sure your book meets their submission guidelines. Personalize your pitch. When contacting a book reviewer, make your pitch as unique as possible. Address the reviewer by name, and explain why your book is a good fit for their audience. Make a point of emphasizing any unique aspects of your book, such as themes or characters. Be professional. When contacting book reviewers, it is critical maintaining a professional demeanor. Avoid using overly casual language, and use proper grammar and spelling. Make sure your pitch is brief and to the point. Provide a free copy. Many book reviewers will expect a free copy of your book in exchange for a review. Make sure you have enough copies to go around, and make sure the reviewer understands how to use them. Following up with the reviewer after a week or two to ensure that they received your book, and are still planning to review it, is a good idea. Be courteous and respectful, and avoid being pushy or aggressive. Overall, contacting book reviewers can be an excellent way to gain exposure and credibility for your work. You can increase your chances of getting your job by doing your research, personalizing your pitch, being professional, providing a free copy, and following up. Point 1. Provide promotional deals. Offering promotional offers can assist you in attracting new readers. You can give your readers discounts, giveaways, and freebies. Promote your promotional offers through social media and email marketing. You can also use book promotion sites like BookBub, BookSends, and Bargain Booksy to spread the word about your deals. Offering a promotional deal is an effective way to attract readers and increase book sales, and a discounted price for your book is an effective way to attract readers. To encourage readers to buy your book, you can offer a limited time discount, such as a 25% discount for a week or a month. This offer can be promoted through social media platforms, email newsletters, and other marketing channels. Free ebook. Another effective way to attract readers is to offer a free ebook of your book. This deal is ideal for new authors who are trying to build an audience. To encourage readers to read your book and leave a review, you can offer a free ebook for a limited time. Buy one get one free. A classic marketing strategy that works well for books is the buy one get one free (BOGO) deal. For each purchase of your book, you can provide a free ebook or paperback of another book in your collection. This arrangement not only boosts your book sales, but also introduces readers to your other titles. Bundle deal. Another effective way to market your book is through a bundle deal. You can offer a discount on the total purchase if you bundle your book with other related books or merchandise. If you've written a cookbook, for example, you can package it with kitchen utensils or a subscription to a cooking magazine. Pre-order bonuses. Providing pre-order bonuses is an excellent way to generate excitement about your book before its release. Bonuses can include exclusive content, signed copies, or access to a candor session with the author. This deal encourages readers to pre-order your book, and builds anticipation for its release. Finally, offering a promotional deal is an effective way to market your book and increase sales. You can attract readers and generate excitement about your book by offering a discounted price, a free ebook, a BOGO deal, a bundle deal, or pre-order bonuses. Don't be afraid to be innovative with your promotional offers to stand out in a crowded market. Point 2. Utilize paid advertising. Paid advertising is one of the smart ways of marketing, as it can assist you in reaching a larger audience. To promote your book, you can use social media ads, Google ads, and Amazon ads. Through paid advertising, specific regions or demographics, along with interests, can be targeted. To ensure a positive return on investment, set a budget, and track your ad performance. Point 3. Join forces with other authors. Collaborating with other authors can help you broaden your audience. Author interviews, book bundles, and joint events can all be done in collaboration. Collaboration with other authors in your genre can help you reach new readers and expand your author network. Organize a book launch party. If an author has recently published a book, you can throw a book launch party to celebrate their accomplishment. You can invite the author's friends, family, and fans to the party, and serve food and drinks related to the themes of the book. Attend book readings and signings. After their books are published, many authors go on book tours, and they frequently do readings and signings at bookstores and other venues. You can show your support for the author and celebrate their work by attending these events. Write a fan letter. If you enjoy an author's work, you can express your appreciation by writing a fan letter to them. You can also explain how their work has influenced you, and why you like it. Share their work on social media. Sharing an author's books, articles, or other writing on social media can help spread the word about their work. This allows them to reach a larger audience and celebrate their achievements. Collaborate on a project. If you are an artist, musician, or another creative person, you can work on a joint project with an author. This can be a great way to recognize their efforts and collaborate on something new and exciting. Collaborating with other authors can be an excellent way to create high-quality content, share workload, and gain exposure to new ideas and perspectives. However, if not approached with caution and clear communication, it can be a difficult experience. Point 4. Building successful connections with authors to collaborate. Establish clear objectives and expectations. Before beginning a collaborative writing project, it is critical to establish clear project goals and expectations. Setting deadlines, deciding on the scope of the project, and determining the roles and responsibilities of each author, are all part of this process. It is also critical to address any potential conflicts of interest, or differences in writing styles. Point 5. Effective communication is essential. Successful collaboration requires effective communication. All authors must maintain open lines of communication, whether via email, video conferencing, or a collaboration tool like Google Docs. Check-ins and progress updates regularly can help ensure that everyone is on the same page, and that the project is progressing as planned. Point 6. Distribute the workload. Collaborating with other authors can be a great way to divide the workload, and speed up the writing process. Assigning specific sections or topics to each author, based on their expertise and interests, is an effective way to divide the workload. This can assist in ensuring that each section is well researched, and written in a consistent style. The 11th tactic explained in this chapter is, doing by yourself, that is, self-book marketing. Self-publishing a book can be an extremely rewarding experience, but it can also be difficult to effectively market your work. To be successful in promoting your book, you must have a plan that covers all of the important aspects of self-marketing. Here are some essential self-publishing tips and tricks. 1. Begin with a strategy. Making a plan for any endeavor, including self-marketing your book, is essential. Your plan should cover a variety of topics that will assist you in effectively selling your book. These factors may include your target audience, pricing strategy, promotional channels, and other factors. 2. Identify your target audience. Knowing who your target market is critical for your self-marketing efforts. To effectively tailor your marketing campaign, you must first understand who your book is likely to appeal to. This can help you establish a stronger bond with your readers, and increase your chances of receiving positive feedback and recommendations. 3. Create a website. Having a website is an important part of self-marketing your book. This will provide readers with a central location to learn more about your book, buy it, and connect with you. You can also connect your website to various social media platforms to increase traffic and sales. 4. Develop a social media strategy. Social media is an extremely effective tool for book promotion. It's completely free, and an excellent way to reach and engage your target audience. You can create a dedicated social media presence for your book, and engage with readers on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The 12th tactic explained in this chapter is marketing through agencies. There are a few steps you can take if you want to market a book through agencies. First, determine potential agencies. Look for book marketing firms that have experience promoting books in your genre or niche. Look for agencies with a strong online presence, positive reviews, and a successful track record. Second, make a pitch. Once you've identified potential agencies, prepare a pitch that highlights your book's unique selling points, and why it's a good fit for the agency. This could include information about your target audience, the themes and genre of the book, and any previous marketing efforts. When pitching your book, you want to capture the reader's attention, communicate the essence of your story, and highlight its distinguishing features. Here are some pointers. 1. Begin with a hook that grabs your reader's attention. Introduce your book in a way that makes it sound interesting and one of a kind. To connect with your reader, use a memorable phrase or a thought-provoking question. 2. To summarize your book in a few sentences, use an elevator pitch format. In general, it should include the genre, main character, provoking incident, and stakes. 3. Highlight your book's unique selling points. What distinguishes it from other books in its genre? What new ideas does it provide? What are the major themes addressed in your work? 4. Give your story some context. Explain why you are so enthusiastic about this topic, or story. What motivated you to write it? 5. Instill excitement in your readers about your book. Finish your pitch with a call to action, encouraging the reader to pick up your book, and embark on an exciting journey. 6. Develop a social media strategy. Social media is an extremely effective tool for book promotion. It's completely free, and an excellent way to reach and engage your target audience. You can create a dedicated social media presence for your book, and engage with readers on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Remember that a good pitch can mean the difference between gaining or losing a readership. So, practice and fine-tune it, until you're confident it's ready to present to publishers or readers. Third, send your pitch. Contact the agencies you've identified, and send your pitch. To make your pitch stand out, follow any submission guidelines provided by the agency, and personalize it as much as possible. If an agency is interested in working with you, they will most likely submit a proposal outlining their marketing strategy and fees. Before making a decision, carefully evaluate each proposal, and compare them to one another. Fourth, cooperate closely with the agency. Once you've decided on an agency, keep clear lines of communication open, and work closely with them throughout the marketing process. This will ensure that everyone is on the same page, and that your marketing efforts are successful. Finally, book marketing strategies are critical for authors who want to be successful in the publishing industry. There are numerous ways to promote a book. And when developing a marketing strategy, it is critical to consider the target audience, genre, and budget. Building an author platform, which includes a website, social media accounts, and a mailing list, is one of the most effective marketing strategies. This platform can be used to engage readers, promote upcoming books, and share details about the author's life and writing process. Creating a compelling book cover and book description is another critical aspect of book marketing. These elements should pique the reader's interest and entice them to buy the book. Furthermore, book reviews from reputable sources can help to increase sales and establish the author's credibility. Book signings and author events can also be effective marketing tools, because they allow authors to interact with readers and promote their books in person. These events, however, can be costly and may not be feasible for all authors. Paid advertising, such as social media ads and book review site sponsorships, can be effective marketing strategies as well, but they require significant investment, and may not always yield a positive return on investment. In conclusion, the most effective book marketing strategy will differ depending on the author's objectives, target audience, and budget. Authors can increase their chances of success in the publishing industry by taking a multifaceted approach that includes developing an author platform, creating a compelling book cover and description, soliciting book reviews, and utilizing paid advertising and author events when possible. Chapter 2: Planning a promotion strategy with your publisher, and utilizing their industry experience. By Isha Tar. The first tactic explained in this chapter is, set clear goals. Point 1. Boost your book sales. The priority is to reach a wider range of audiences that could potentially purchase your book. This will ensure financial stability for the author, as increased sales will subsequently result in higher profits being earned, while simultaneously guaranteeing the author a sustainable source of income in their pursuit of being a renowned author. Best-selling novels are an indicator that a literary project is successful and of high quality, thereby enhancing the author's credibility within the field of publishing. Greater sales will result in a more diverse readership for the author's work, as sales can expand an author's exposure, instigating more success in the future. Achieving a large number of sales will allow greater future opportunities to publish your book, as publishing houses, as well as literary agents, can perceive your work as profitable, and therefore, make their investment toward your project more appealing to them. Point 2. Build your author platform. Building a platform easily accessible to interested audiences can be beneficial, as it allows increased visibility and exposure of work. It is also an effective method to achieve greater credibility within the industry, whereby you can assert authority in the field. This can be attained by creating a website, blogging, adopting a social media presence, as well as participating in author events. A. Creating a website. It allows interested viewers to witness your creativity visually, through the design of your website, and the content uploaded on it. This website can help provide necessary information to interested parties regarding details of upcoming events, exclusive offers, promotions, as well as personalized messages. B. Blogging. Your website can be the platform wherein you can express your outlook and the creative process, by utilizing a structured format, yet informal tone, to display your unique voice by blogging. This will serve as a unique strategy for audiences to familiarize themselves with your writing style before purchasing your work. C. Social media. Social media is, undeniably, the most integral tool for an author in this digital age. A great percentage of the population is reliant on social media to provide them with news and recommendations on what are popular books to read, and are likely to consume the content of those popular on social media. D. Attending speaking engagements. Regularly attending events, whereby authors can speak about their upcoming projects, and their creative process can help expand their reach. Point 3. Specified audience. Finding a target audience is crucial to increasing book sales because it allows the author to focus their marketing efforts on the people who are most likely to be interested in their book. The identification of a particular group of readers that will gain the most benefit from the book, and are remote likely to enjoy it, can enable an author to tailor their marketing messages to resonate with this specific audience. This will make it more likely for audiences to purchase the book, and recommend it to others who have similar tastes. Marketing a book to every audience may seem effective in theory, however, in reality, it may be ineffective, as well as experience, as it often leads to a scattered marketing approach that fails to connect with a particular group of readers. Therefore, narrowing marketing approaches to target the primary audience can result in greater success, while promoting the book consequently increasing sales. Point 4. Generating buzz. After identifying the target audience, it is vital to instigate buzz surrounding your upcoming project. Successfully generating buzz around your work can create a positive association of your work in the minds of readers that may view the book as popular, interesting, and of high quality. An author can work closely with their publisher to find the appropriate manner by which to generate buzz, such as through word-of-mouth promotion, as well as media coverage, which can range from an author's online presence, or by providing interviews regarding your book. Point 5. Building a long-term readership. Building a long-term readership is an important goal for authors and publishers, as it ensures that both the author and publisher can generate substantial profits regarding future projects, due to having a loyal readership. Thereby, also providing the author with a sustainable income. Maintaining a strong and loyal readership is no easy feat, nevertheless, when it is achieved, it can help establish an author and publisher as a recognizable brand within the competitive industry of publishing, which will inherently increase their visibility and credibility. The author, alongside their publisher, will be synonymously recognized for their individuality, but most importantly, for their brand as an author with a unique voice. Finally, building a long-lasting readership will provide numerous opportunities for an author to grow within the industry, whereby their popularity is increasing at an upward trajectory. This growth will be achieved with success, invitation to not only attend events, but also participate in speaking engagements, will promote your brand. This relationship will help you voice out your disparate opinions about social and cultural realities, whereby your much appreciated voice can be utilized to shape the conversation and influence trends within the literary world. In summary, building a long-term readership is crucial for authors and publishers to establish financial stability, create a recognizable brand, increase opportunities, receive feedback and support, and make a cultural impact. The second tactic explained in this chapter is identifying your target audience. As mentioned prior, there are countless benefits in identifying a target audience that you will market your book toward. However, it may be difficult to consider who may be the audience that will be most responsive and proactive regarding your work. Below are a few tips to help you identify an audience that will eventually comprise loyal readers and fans. Point 1. Consider your genre and topic, as well as their intersection. The first step before determining your target audience is determining your genre and highlighting themes within your book. A. Genre. A book's genre defines the category or type of book it is. This can range from romance, mystery, and science fiction, to children's books and self-help. The consideration of genre, before determining your target audience, is that readers who are interested in one genre may be loyal to it, and unwilling to waver from the genre that appeals to them. B. Topic. The topic of a book refers to the subject matter it covers, such as time travel, overcoming anxiety, or cooking. The consideration of the topic of a book, when identifying the audience for your project, is essential, as many topics can be triggering to audiences who would resonate with your genre, or inspiring to specific audiences that are loyal to disparate genres. Therefore, the genre is not the only aspect to consider when finding a target audience, and so are the themes and overall topic of your book. Considering the intersection of topic and genre can create the profile of the ideal reader of your work, and enable you to develop detailed marketing strategies that are tailored to these readers' preferences, as well as interests. Subsequently, to identify these audiences, you can familiarize yourself with book clubs and reader communities that focus on discussing such topics. Try to create social media posts that will be relatable to this target audience, and utilize targeted advertising to reach potential readers accordingly. In conclusion, understanding the intersection of genre and topic is essential for authors to find their target audience, and create effective marketing strategies that can lead to increased book sales. Point 2. Comparing strategies and works within the genre. A strategic approach to finding your target audience is by familiarizing oneself with other authors who have adopted your genre or topic, or even happen to adopt both a topic and genre similar to yours. Comparing similar books and authors within a specific genre can aid an author in determining who the target audience may be. A. Similar readership. Similarity of topic or genre will result in a similar readership of such work. This will be your target audience to reach through advertising methods, as it is understandable to consider that these readers will be interested in the yearbook. To ensure that your marketing approach is more successful, you can compare what worked, or didn't work, for an author that has the same target audience as you, and distill the information to characterize the most effective approach, to gain loyal readership, and generate buzz about your project. B. Demographics. Consequently, you can identify the predominant demographic, and cater marketing efforts to resonate with this group. For example, if your target audience primarily comprises young adults, provide trendy merchandise that they can purchase that contains quotes from your book, or preach your personal experience that may be relatable to them, and positively influence their decision to purchase your book. C. Niche markets. Comparing similar books and authors within a specific genre can help an author identify potential niche markets within the larger genre. For example, if a particular subgenre within a larger genre is popular, an author can identify their target audience within that subgenre. By examining reader reviews and comments on similar books and authors within a specific genre, an author can gain insight into the preferences and interests of their target audience. This can help them tailor their book to better appeal to those readers. In summary, comparing similar books and authors within a specific genre's audience can provide valuable insights into an author's target audience. This can help them develop marketing strategies that are tailored to their target audience's preferences and interests, ultimately leading to increased book sales. Point 3. consider personal networks. Working with your publisher has many benefits that you can utilize to gain a stronger presence within the publishing field, alongside reaching a wider audience. Navigate the most appropriate method of reaching out to your contacts, as well as your publishers, since professionals within the industry can provide a valuable starting point for identifying a target audience. Sharing information about the book within these networks can generate buzz through word of mouth, and potentially identify audiences that were never considered before. Additionally, personal networks can help authors identify potential influencers or thought leaders within their target audience, who can help spread the word about their book. Point 4. Data and analysis. Data and analysis can be an effective tool for identifying the target audience, as you can analyze sales data, demographic information, reader reviews, and more information to gain further insight into the preferences and habits of readers within a specific genre. Data is the most efficient method of realizing who your target audience will be, as statistics do not lie, while loosely determining reader behaviors based on personal perception may not be accurate. With this information, an author can identify their target audience based on factors such as age, gender, location, and interests. Point 5. Seek feedback. Do not hesitate to instigate a conversation with your readership. You can organize a focus group and have an open discussion whereby they may provide you with alternative approaches to marketing to this readership. Seeking such feedback directly from the target demographic and readerships will allow you to implement strategic tools regarding marketing drafts, and further distill your approaches to advertising your projects, by creating a brand that is accessible to many potential readers within your specific genre and topic. By engaging with readers and asking for feedback on the book, authors can gain a better understanding of what their target audience is looking for in a book. An advantage of seeking feedback is that, ultimately, this can help authors appeal to their target audiences, while increasing book sales. In summary, leveraging personal networks, data and analysis, and seeking feedback, can help authors identify their target audience, and develop effective marketing strategies to reach those readers. By understanding their target audience's preferences and interests, authors can create books and marketing campaigns that resonate with readers, and increase their chances of success. The third tactic explained in this chapter is development of comprehensive plan of action. After identifying your target audience, alongside the goals you and your publisher are aiming to achieve, the most integral aspect of promoting your book is to employ the following strategies efficiently. The development of a comprehensive plan of action, by assigning responsibilities, providing strict deadlines, creating a timeline, and measuring the process of your execution, will help achieve your goals and promote your book. Point 1. Assign responsibilities and deadlines. As indicated above, the goals that you have set can be achieved efficiently by dividing responsibilities amongst your publisher, yourself, and the members of your team. To promote your book, you may have a publicist, as well as personal connections you wish to utilize. Assign the members of your team tasks to conduct, which may vary from accumulating data, to identifying target audiences, or sourcing reader forums, whereby you can familiarize yourself with audiences that are loyal to the genre you are wanting to publish in. However, these responsibilities need to be completed within a specified time, to ensure strategic use of resources, and subvert the amount of time required for each task. Before determining deadlines to achieve specific tasks, consider how long it may take to obtain the most impactful result, and accordingly assert deadlines. You can speak to other professionals within the industry, such as authors, managers, and publishers, to compare their division of responsibilities, and subsequent deadlines that have been most efficient for them, and re-evaluate your schedule and deadlines for your team. Point 2. Create a timeline. Through the construction of a comprehensive set of goals needed to be achieved, create a timeline that you can visually refer back to at every stage. A. Break down your tasks. Not all tasks can be easily achieved, and require support through either statistics or by navigating unfamiliar spaces. To conduct such tasks well, patience is required, as not all information is readily provided, but instead needs to be sourced from external resources which may take time. Therefore, break down your tasks. For example, if you aim to increase book sales, plan a book launch, reach out to interviewers who can provide your voice with a platform, collaborate with influencers, and more. B. Estimate the time required for each task. Patience is key, as it is unrealistic to achieve all your goals within a contrite period. Provide your team and yourself with some buffer time, in case there are any unexpected delays, or unprecedented events that occur. Buffer time can release the tension of a limited time frame to conduct meaningful tasks, and if not provided can result in shabby work. Accordingly, estimate the time that will be needed, and incorporate it within your timeline. C. Prioritize your tasks. It is normal to be overwhelmed with all the goals you have set, thereby, try to prioritize the tasks that need to be achieved sooner, rather than later. By providing a focus on more important tasks, or tasks that will take longer time to achieve than others, resources are distributed efficiently, and effort exerted will be optimal. D. Create a visual timeline. Once you have compiled all the information required, create a visual timeline that comprises all the tasks, deadlines, and priorities. You can use a calendar or project management software to help you create a visual representation of your timeline. After your timeline has begun, regularly monitor your progress. Adjust your timeline if required, and ensure that you're staying on track, as delays within an industry as competitive as publishing will undermine your authority within the space. Point 3. Execution. A. Stick to your timeline. Your timeline is a crucial part of your plan of action. Stick to it as closely as possible, and if you need to make any changes, do so as soon as possible. B. Focus on your target audience. The target audience for your book is the key to having a successful promotion. Ensure that your marketing strategies and other promotional efforts are directed toward this audience. This includes social media posts, online campaigns, book signings where merchandise caters to the audience's preferences, and other promotional activities. C. Use multiple channels. Relying on one channel to promote your book will restrict the potential readership of your work. Use a mix of numerous promotional channels, such as social media, reader forums, and email promotions, that will resonate and generate excitement within your target audience. This will help you reach a wider audience and increase your chances of success. D. Engage with your audience. Professionalism is important, however, do not be shy to voice your opinion, and talk about your unique creative journey. Media training will tell you to always talk about yourself during promotions, which is an effective tactic. Yet, use your platform to talk about your struggles of creativity, the handwork, and perseverance in adapting the upcoming project, so that your page is more relatable and genuine. Engage with your audience by responding to comments with honest personal perspectives, either online or during events, and offer sneak peeks of any future projects. These actions can help build a loyal fan base whilst generating buzz around your book. E. Leverage your network. Do not be apprehensive about asking your publisher to introduce you to some of their contacts, while leveraging your own personal and professional networks. Reaching out to friends, family, colleagues, and industry contacts to support your book launch and promote it by any means can make all the difference in increasing your brand presence and potential sales. F. Track your progress. Similar to the creation of your timeline, track the progress of promotional activities and their results. Has it received a positive response? What were predominant feedbacks that can be incorporated in the next stage? Do not be opposed to altering your plan to improve strategies, based now on what has and has not worked thus far. Use analytics tools to measure the effectiveness of your social media posts, email campaigns, and other promotional efforts. This will help you identify what's working and what's not, and make adjustments accordingly. G. Be persistent. Persistence when promoting may be annoying to consumers who view your targeted ads or follow you on social media. Therefore, persistence is not synonymous with redundancy. Employ different promotional strategies while persistently promoting your book. You can hold candor sessions with your readers online, or even send personalized notes to 5 random readers who have purchased your book. Do not offer the same answers again and again. And to ensure this, do not answer the same question multiple times. Or, if not preventable, alter your response to provide a new perspective. This will make your brand and image ever growing and constantly fresh. Promoting a book can be a long and challenging process. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Be persistent and keep promoting your book consistently over time. The 4th tactic explained in this chapter is, communicate with your publisher regularly. Point 1. Clarification of plan. When constructing a comprehensive timeline and plan of action, communicate your goals with your publisher. Be clear and concise, while clarifying your plan of action for promoting your book. Through having an open and an honest discussion, collectively, you can determine the strategies, as well as tactics that will promote your book. Make sure that your publisher respects your vision, however, do not resist any constructive criticism, as your publisher's experience will enable them to provide valuable insights and feedback. Point 2. Persistence. Be persistent in your communication with your publisher, by regularly updating them on your progress, while asking for their feedback. Even though you are important to them, a publisher has abounding responsibilities and tasks to conduct that may not concern you. Therefore, they may not always have time. Do not assume that they will be available for you, yet, you must still prioritize consistent communication, as it builds a stronger bond with your publisher, and increases the chances of success for your book. Persistence is not only restricted to your relationship with your publisher, but also your team members. Be a leader, and make sure your vision is being respected. Nevertheless, maintain meaningful relationships with those who are helping the promotion of your book. Assertive tones are understandable, but respect is integral, thereby treating your members as such. Point 3. Meetings. Schedule regular meetings with your publisher, to discuss your progress, address any concerns or issues, and receive feedback. These meetings can be in person, or virtual, depending on your location and availability. Make sure to prepare an agenda, and share it with your publisher beforehand, to ensure a productive discussion. Schedule meetings at a frequency that will neither impact your timeline, nor add to your workload. For example, you may want to schedule meetings every 2 weeks, or once a month, depending on the progress of your promotional activities. Before meeting your publisher, prepare an agenda ahead of time so that your meeting targets any major issues that you want to discuss, which will make the meeting more productive and efficient. Share the agenda and materials with your publisher beforehand, so they can prepare and offer feedback. The final step is to try and follow up after the meeting, to ensure that your publisher and you are on the same page. This can be done by providing minutes of the meeting, or can consist of a recap of any action items, next steps, or decisions made during the meeting, and clarify any open questions. Point 4. Cooperation. Cooperate with your publisher, which often signifies that both parties should compromise for the benefit of the book and the author's brand. Some aspects may be non-negotiable, such as the creative direction for the project. However, its execution can be done in numerous ways, and can be a point of contention. When encountering this hindrance, be willing to work collaboratively with your publisher. They have experience and insights that can help you promote your book more effectively. Therefore, prioritize the success of the book, and work together to develop a comprehensive plan that takes advantage of both your strengths and your publisher's resources. Additionally, be flexible. Be willing to make adjustments to your promotional plan if your publisher recommends any particular changes, after considering all factors. They have a vested interest in your book's success, and want to help you achieve your goals. Be open to feedback, and willing to adjust your plan, as needed. Chapter 3, Promotion on a Larger Scale, How to Maximize Community-Based Promotion. By Daniela Lorraine B. Brutus. Scale is essential for high-performing promotions, and it serves as the foundation of a marketing approach, which employs past data and medium learning, to provide accurate estimations of promotion performance, within a specific time frame. Larger scale promotions, as opposed to smaller scale, or personal promotions, lowers the chance of over-redemption, and ensures the probability of winning readers throughout the campaign. As a result, you can confidently promote across platforms with media, retail merchandising events, and consumer activation touchpoints. The first tactic explained in this chapter is, what exactly is scale? When we talk about scale, it refers to the reach of your promotion. The reach of the promotion is determined by whether it is part of a shopper marketing campaign, accessible only at specified retailers, or is a national campaign, available at all outlets. While national campaigns are inherently larger in scope than shopper marketing campaigns, your brand can expand the scope of readership efforts by incorporating more curators into the campaign design. Shopper marketing campaigns can take the form of single retailer campaigns, or channel campaigns that are available at all media centers or bookstores. One of the most crucial distinctions for you to understand is that scale does not always imply better performance, but more scale does. The second tactic explained in this chapter is, how does scale influence book promotion performance? The scale comes into play when you analyze the measurable consequence that the promotion drove for your brand. Because scaled promotions generally generate more consistent outcomes due to their ability to reach more audience. If a brand is able to execute a large-scale promotion, expanding the reach can improve the predictability of the promotion's predicted impact. Thus, it can be vital to have a clear, yet unrestricted vision. If a brand's expectations are too vague, they may not get what they want, or you may have to go through additional editing. Marketers, on the other hand, should provide some creative freedom. Advertisers deal with authors because they have specific audiences. With the growth of local media, book events can be a fantastic avenue to attract more attention and generate publicity. Here are a few elements to keep in mind before booking an event. Point 1. Make your pitch. You should have some facts ready before you start pitching. An author sheet is essential to have on hand for sharing with the bookstore or library. Author sheets are basically brag sheets that include information about your book, as well as any reviews or endorsements. Let them know if you've done other author events or are frequent on the lecture circuit. Make this your go-to book marketing tool. Consider enlisting the help of a local graphic designer. Plan how you will publicize the event. Maintain a list of your blog and social media followers. Consider listing your author event on local online event calendars. Point 2. Timing is everything. There is no such thing as a best time. However, I would avoid very popular dates that everyone wants. Some bookstores just do not host events during particular periods, due to how busy they are. If they do, they tend to book up quickly. Stores want a sure thing around key holidays, so as a new author, getting a yes may be challenging. When organizing events, consider little aspects, such as pay periods. When paychecks arrive on the 1st and 15th, people are more likely to spend. Sometimes bookstores will offer you dates that are generally dull, which are the slowest for sales. Point 2. Timing is everything. There is no such thing as a best time. However, I would avoid very popular dates that everyone wants. Some bookstores just do not host events during particular periods, due to how busy they are. If they do, they tend to book up quickly. Stores want a sure thing around key holidays, so as a new author, getting a yes may be challenging. When organizing events, consider little aspects, such as pay periods. When paychecks arrive on the 1st and 15th, people are more likely to spend. Sometimes bookstores will offer you dates that are generally dull, which are the slowest for sales. Point 3. Setting a budget. Determine your budget before getting started with any conference preparation. Will you pay the amount out of your own pocket as a tax-deductible business expense? Will your publisher contribute if you're traditionally published? Are you getting complimentary passes and travel accommodations if you've been invited to present at a conference? The following expenses will be incurred: travel, events place, food and beverages, copies of your book, if you want to give any to bloggers or reviewers. Point 4. Preparation for the event. Carry out the book promotion strategies you discussed with the event manager. In addition, see what you can do to promote the event within the bookshop or library, now that you've confirmed it. If the bookshop doesn't mind, leave little flyers ahead of time. Print some cheap bookmarks. Your book cover should be on one side of the bookmark, and the event date, time, and place should be on the other. Remind them of what will make the event special, such as whether you'll be signing books or offering away freebies. Ask whether you can leave posters announcing the book signing at the bookstore. You may easily get your book poster if you have one. Point 5. Let them know. Inform your readers that you'll be there ahead of time. Once you've decided what you'll be doing and bringing to the event, notify your readers and fellow authors that you'll be there. Add the conference to your author's website's events page. Use the proper event hashtag to announce your attendance on Facebook and Twitter. If the conference organizers haven't already, ask them to add you to the event website and agenda page. Arrive early and prepare to autograph a large number of books. Marketing collateral and/or business cards should be printed. If you are not bringing copies of your book to distribute, or if you run out, you should bring something to distribute. Point 6. Run a contest. Make a contest to entice people to come to your book event. Increase the buzz and enthusiasm for your session by providing a free book or gift to the first 5 to 10 individuals who arrive at each of these locations. Use the event-specific hashtag to promote this giveaway on Twitter and Facebook. Other attendees will want to see what all the commotion is about if they notice people flocking to you. Point 7. Tweet live and blog about the event. Maintain the momentum by blogging and tweeting about your experience throughout the event. Make it simple for followers to find you by tweeting your location, and include plenty of images, as photos are more likely to be shared on social media. Let's take a look at different types of venues for book events. A. Local bookstores. Independent bookstores are pillars of the local community, providing a haven for those who love to read. The neighborhood bookshop is a welcoming environment for both authors and readers, as it is a meeting space for like-minded people to network and exchange ideas. It's a place where knowledgeable and enthusiastic staff greet regulars by name, provide personalized recommendations, and curate individual must-read lists. And a gathering place for local self-published authors to meet and promote their work in their communities through book signings and events. B. Clubs and pubs. If you're planning a live event, you can hold it in bars and clubs. However, if you hire them during the day, you can save money. C. Restaurants. You can reserve a private dining area, or, if your gathering is large enough, the entire restaurant. Book readings and tasting events are ideal. D. Hotels. Many hotels provide restaurants, bars, ballrooms, conference rooms, and other event spaces, making them an excellent choice for a wide range of events. E. Conference halls. Although hotels host many conferences, purpose-built conference centers are also popular. They have all of the necessary AV equipment, and frequently offer catering as well. F. Business centers. There is some crossover between business and convention centers. Business centers are typically focused on day-to-day activities, such as meetings and co-working. Business meetings, networking events, and presentations are ideal. G. Community centers. Spaces available for private leasing from local governments and organizations, such as churches. Although the locations are not always attractive, it is possible to obtain an excellent deal. H. Art galleries. Art galleries are mostly vacant rooms, leaving the potential for art installations. This also allows you to hold a variety of events, and you may be able to negotiate reasonable pricing. Workshops, artist meetups, and networking events are ideal. I. Academic settings. Academic institutions are keen to make some additional money. Many schools and universities are willing to rent out a portion of their facilities for private events. J. Arenas and stadiums. Stadiums and arenas are your best bet if you're planning a large meetup with thousands of readers. However, they also provide smaller rooms for smaller occasions. K. Fields and parks. The great outdoors can be used for a variety of events, and there are plenty of areas to accommodate them. It turns out, people are still social beings who prefer human interaction from time to time, even though the internet has made online events possible. The third tactic explained in this chapter is why people go to live events, and how you can benefit from it. Point 1. Networking. Many physical meetings have been supplanted by video conversations. However, when it comes to interacting with industry peers, and building key contacts, face time is still vital. The more connections your event participants may make, the more valuable they will perceive it to be. Make networking breaks, drinks, lunches, and dinners a priority. Point 2. Education. Almost every talent may be learned online. However, events provide an interactive setting, in which people can learn new skills that will help them in their daily lives, education, or future employment opportunities. If your participants leave with a completely new skill set, they will remember your event for the rest of their lives. Make sure you give them a chance to develop as a person. Point 3. Inspiration. Inspiration can be discovered in a variety of settings, but an event elevates it to a whole new level. Being inspired as a group develops a sense of community, and can serve as a call to action. Few things can inspire individuals as much as an electric atmosphere that ignites in their hearts for a long time. Point 4. Recognition. If inspiration promotes creativity, acknowledgement fuels self-assurance. Most individuals like being acknowledged for their efforts, especially when it is for something they have worked extremely hard for. If your event has a different focus, organize an awards ceremony, or include a modest element of acknowledgement. Your attendees will feel a sense of accomplishment and pride after attending your event. Point 5. Marketing. Although not for the ordinary attendee, events are an excellent opportunity for authors to sell themselves to their target audience. It is critical that you facilitate marketing at your event, just as you do with networking. Allow attendees to make short presentations, or leave a stack of business cards, for example. Point 6. Escapism. Many readers would enjoy the chance to see somewhere fresh and intriguing. Select a location that is as far distant from ordinary life as feasible. If the venue is otherwise uninteresting, add a theme, and decorate to your heart's desire. Make sure you include a delicious dinner, plenty of drinks, and free stuff that your participants can take home with them to remember the event. Organizing events can be a valuable addition to your book promotion arsenal. It is one of the finest methods to establish a strong and loyal readership that will continue to buy your future books. That is why opportunity should be overlooked. A one-of-a-kind, multifaceted promotion may transform a no-name author event into a joyful, win-win event for venues they simply cannot refuse. The fourth tactic explained in this chapter is next-level achievements, literary awards you deserve to win. A literary award is a prize given to an author in acknowledgement of a book or body of work. Literary awards are sometimes affiliated with an organization that hosts an awards ceremony to present the honors. Authors are generally given monetary prizes, medals, and certificates as part of literary awards. Individuals, families, organizations, and publishing companies typically sponsor them. Literary awards first appeared in the early 20th century. They gained prominence quickly when the Nobel Prizes were first awarded in 1901. Alfred Nobel originated the idea for the Nobel Prize in Literature, among other things, in 1895. Its goal was to identify and celebrate an author who produced work of extraordinary quality throughout their career. Discussions began in the 19th century. Literary prizes now serve as a public forum for the admiration of writers and their work. Literary awards assist authors receive recognition and financial support to continue their work. Literary awards have become synonymous with exclusivity, distinction, and prestige. They are frequently difficult to achieve, giving goals for both seasoned and aspiring writers. Besides the Nobel Prize, we've listed 5 more prestigious awards for you to reach. The first, the Man Booker Prize. The Man Booker Prize, sometimes known as the Booker Prize, is a literary honor given to authors. This prize is granted to full-length English books in the United Kingdom. The Booker Prize is one of the most coveted literary honors. A multinational corporation founded this prize in 1968. Initially, it was restricted to writers from specific nations, such as France and the United Kingdom. However, since 2014, it has opened its doors to all English writers worldwide. Arundhati Roy was the first Indian to receive the Booker Prize for her wonderful novel The God of Small Things. The Booker Prize is regarded as an exceptional prize given to the greatest original books written in English. The second, Pulitzer Prize. The Pulitzer Prize is awarded in a variety of categories, including fiction. It is given only once a year, and is only given to American writers. Writers who emphasize the American way of life are preferred. Harper Lee's novel To Kill a Mockingbird is a specific and well-known example of this. This book goes into great detail on American communities and the towns in which people reside. The Pulitzer Prize for novels was established in 1917 and first awarded in 1918. This prize recognizes best-selling novels. Among all content writing awards, the Pulitzer Prize is one of the best. The third, Neustadt's International Literary Prize. The Neustadt's Worldwide Literary Prize is sponsored by the University of Oklahoma and World Literature Today. In 1970, the inaugural Neustadt's Prize was given. It proved to be an excellent source of recognition for writers. Raja Rao was the first Indian writer to receive this honor. He was awarded in 1988 for his whole body of work. He used to write outstanding works in Kannada, English, and French. This prize is regarded as prestigious, since it is sometimes compared to the Nobel Prize. Despite a 69-year difference between it and the Nobel Prize, its value is comparable. The fourth, National Book Critics Circle Award. These prizes, which were established in 1950, acknowledge and celebrate the greatest of American literature. Since 1989, it has been sponsored by the National Book Foundation, a non-profit organization. These prizes are significant in all genres, and are given out on an annual basis. The fifth, Goodreads Choice Award. The Goodreads Choice, which debuted in 2009, allows readers to vote on which authors should receive book honors. Every year, Goodreads nominates books by largely verified Goodreads authors for readers to choose from. The fifth tactic explained in this chapter is literary festivals you shouldn't miss. Writers' festivals throughout the world attract audiences from all over the world to participate, enjoy, and unwind while networking with like-minded people. They also serve as gathering places for authors, writers, publishers, industry professionals, and literary agents to share and discuss their ideas and thoughts. Here are a few of the most highly ranked literary festivals from across the world that Utilising Publishing has been a part of. The first, Kolkata Literary Carnival. Kolkata Literary Carnival 2023 kicked off in grand style, winning the hearts of the whole literary community. The Literary Carnival, held in Kolkata, features a plethora of film screenings, readings, discussion shows, music performances, and meets with budding and established literary talents, in a culturally packed setting. It was a literary spectacle that set the tone for an annual 3 to 4 day carnival in the city from now on. Utilising Publishing has been talked about in recent years by its authors, and writers, for its speedy reaction time. The Kolkata community promises to provide a large area for engaging and discovering new ideas with outstanding thinkers, readers, and writers from all around the world. The second, Germany's Frankfurt Book Fair. Every year in October, the publishing industry's greatest gathering takes place in Frankfurt, Germany. Over 170,000 publishers, agencies, scouts, librarians, consultants, service providers, authors, and industry professionals from over 100 countries attend the Frankfurt Book Fair. The fair lasts 5 days, from Wednesday to Sunday. The first 3 days are trade only, but on Saturday and Sunday, almost 100,000 public readers gather to visit their favorite writers and learn about new works. The most essential opportunity that Frankfurt provides to all attendees is access to publishing professionals. All day, CEOs, agents, international rights directors, and editors traverse the halls of the expo. This does not guarantee that you will be able to pitch your book to create new relationships and business ventures. The third, International Book Fair in Manila. The Manila International Book Fair, MIBF, is the Philippines' largest and longest-running book fair, showcasing events in the printed and digital content industries, as well as linked industries such as stationery and other multimedia publishing. MIBF allows foreign and domestic publishers, distributors, bookstores, agencies, authors, and talents to meet, exchange ideas, and collaborate. Visitors receive the most generous discounts, as well as events such as conferences, seminars, training programs, workshops, and competitions centered on reading and learning. It has been running for nearly 4 decades, and has evolved from an event for the publishing industry and academia to one of the most anticipated exhibitions for all types of readers. The fourth, Sharjah International Book Fair. Sharjah International Book Expo, SIBF, is an annual 11-day international book expo held in Sharjah, UAE. Its first edition was published in 1982, under the supervision and sponsorship of His Highness, Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, a member of the UAE Supreme Council, and the ruler of Sharjah. Sharjah International Book Fair has established a powerful reputation throughout 35 editions, and is now considered one of the world's top publishing events, as well as the largest in the Arab world. Sharjah International Book Fair 2018 was one of the most successful versions of the exhibition to date. It attracted 1,874 publishing firms from 77 countries, and displayed 1.6 million titles, including 80,000 new titles. The expo attracted 2.23 million visitors, who had access to 20 exhibits. The sixth tactic explained in this chapter is maximizing event presence. Readers love to feel involved with the book and its author. In one interview or keynote, they can receive a lot of valuable information about you as a writer, or about your books and their backstories. It is very important to create a feeling of closure with your potential readers. People love to feel closure, and you can use this to your advantage. Let them get to know you more, and if they like you as a person, they will become your loyal readers. When you participate in literary events, it provides you with more opportunities to obtain longer exposure, and communicate with your readers. An author interview will, without a doubt, pique the curiosity of readers. After all, it is they who buy and read the books, and they are frequently curious to learn who the character in the background is, and how the book came to be. Interviews, like everything else in life, will not always go to plan. You must be extremely cautious with your words, since they have the power to make or break you as an author. Keynote speeches may either lift the spirit, or put a conference to a lullaby. In this crucial phase of the meeting agenda, in which the entire conference listens to an invited guest speaker, in which you have the potential of speaking into fits of intellectual and emotional ecstasy. Conference organizers should disclose realistically predicted audience segment breakdowns and the culture of the specific conference to keynote speakers. Understanding their interests, wants, anxieties, and obstacles can be especially beneficial. Keynote presenters should ask conference organizers a lot of questions before writing their presentation, because only then can they ensure their material has the right balance and reach in terms of assumed expertise, shared understandings, disciplinary perspectives, and resonance across age, career stage, and role. Pushing the proper buttons to get your book onto the right platforms is only the first step. If you want to succeed in increasing your sales and discovering new readers, you must not only adopt a more inclusive mindset, but you must also take decisive action to gain from the numerous income streams accessible to you. After that, you don't just leave it be. You must tend and nurture your community. There will be options that don't work for you, but don't be discouraged, because they will later turn into stepping stones. This can help you find your way to a bountiful and thriving global readership of long-term sales. Chapter 4, Mastering Social Media Marketing. By Anne Suyode. Literature has become more accessible with the help of technology. The digital market created a new generation of bookworms and writers, who interacted more closely than ever. Now that the usage of social media is conquering the world, businesses and institutes are challenged to come up with high-quality marketing promotions that could reach a much wider range of audience. If you are an author with a book to sell, social media might as well be your middleman when it comes to your marketing work. Why? Because your pictures posted when you attend events like book fairs and meet and greets can be your marketing strategy, or you can have your plans and content creation be shared with your followers. Just like in the previous chapter, physical contact will gain you more readers, if then exerted with time and effort. Being socially active and open is important in doing publishing business. We see that online shopping became an alternative for everyone who wanted to buy whatever they wanted. Another is that social media websites have simple features for the audience to get entertained or informed. But now, they also allow their users to build their businesses and help them enhance their popularity and range. Simple interactions with your audience are called social media marketing. The ultimate goal for this is to reach the target audience and market, as well as introduce your book and make it into interactive conversations. It comes with research and observations to see where and what kind of market you can pursue. With this, you can say that social media marketing has already dominated the digital space. Now, you have an idea of how social media works. But there's more to unpack when it comes to its professional use. Let's say you already have your social media accounts, and you may have established a personality that your audience has known about you. Still, for your book to be a bestseller, you have to learn the basics of social media marketing. But just a reminder before we begin, everyone has their own gadgets and computers. Surely you know what social media sites may work for you. But in the following tips below, when you try to apply what you can work on further, set your marketing strategies according to your authentic image of yourself that you may have started. This is to align yourself as the author of the book you're promoting and make your brand from the beginning. With these platforms, the system will only favor the posts that pique the user's interest and have them on their news feeds. Everything they see there can be based on their hobbies, or the personalities they're following. This is where advertisements can be seen, unless it's considered in some of the social media websites' subscriptions. Now with these platforms, social media did an amazing job to keep their users active throughout. By how similar yet also different they seem, marketing can be handled more smoothly. The most commonly used social media sites are Facebook and Twitter. Authors usually tend to update their statuses to keep their pages more relevant. Whether it's about their thoughts or a glimpse of their professional work, authors are trying to establish their names to be recognized by the community. But then, these two sites are pushing through their systems for a more content creator-friendly environment. So that counts as an advantage if you want to create a Facebook page or Twitter account. In addition to that, both platforms have features specifically to create and even boost your advertisements. The same goes for websites with audio-visual formats. When it comes to content that primarily focuses on anything video format, YouTube and TikTok are the most suited social media to use. Authors can share their video commentaries and their book, making it more efficient for readers to know about you and your work, as they can choose to listen and/or watch. Now that TikTok is continuously dominating the digital space, the short attention span of most social media users are considered in creating content. Thanks to that, YouTube and other social media sites have adopted the concept, and are making it more utilized to keep their audience on the websites. While some would enjoy seeing videos, people who stay on Instagram longer would like to consume images, with much more stunning visuals that highlight its subject. The social media website continues to hook their audience by introducing content that's fit to their liking. Stating the obvious, these social media websites are also brands marketed for those who would like to use their features for certain reasons. But, even with their unique appearances and systems, these social media platforms need to keep up with the society's demand for more unique ways in posting an image or a video. Those who are digitally literate can easily navigate any new feature, and it's helpful for everyone to see what can be your main priority in social media marketing. With that, look how well you perform on the social media accounts that you have. There are the engagement metrics you can monitor, that will also let you know how much potential audience you have picked up. The second tactic explained in this chapter is, learn how to get in touch with your audience. As you've grasped what features the social media websites have, you can start searching for what your audience wants to see in your posts. When it comes to social media that's known for a specific feature, you may look at the trending topics, or even ask them what the audience would like to see in your social media. Interacting with your readers can be tricky if not given much thought of what words and visuals you want to include in social media. There are times when they can go along with whatever you write and post online. Then, making conversations with them can make your work more authentic and appealing enough for them to buy. Imagine that you are in a book fair where you get along with your readers. They ask for requests or questions where you provide them your actual point of view about things. Some may see it as a casual thing, but here, you can start creating meaningful relationships with your audience. Thankfully, you can still have the same talk, but in an online format. Social media websites allowed the reply and comment sections for that matter. There are also forums, question and answer corners, polls and such, that serves for audience participation. Conducting giveaways and promos also helps to gain more followers. Who doesn't want to get freebies? You can invite your audience to boost up the market of your book. With how marketing goes online, it's a tough competition to keep up. There's no certainty on how to maintain the data index in all your social media. But with constant and timely interactions with your audience, there are people who will celebrate your success. The third tactic explained in this chapter is, understand the concepts of SEO. Your potential audience comes from different lifestyles and cultures. Not everyone has an inkling of everything, but the internet has its wonders that can feed our curiosity. Then again, everything we find on search results happens to appear by chance. It's marketing. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is a process where businesses target to be seen first in the search engines. Depending on what website they're in, those who monitor their business performance online would make use of the SEO to know how to get their audience to search for their content, or anything related to their business. Usually, the best results will be seen per page on search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, and more. Considering the volume of information we get every time we browse the internet, the abundance of sources can be too much that it's been unrecognized, unless thorough research is being done. To get SEO in your favor, you have to make sure that your use of words are captivating enough to remember. Your book can have the most generic words, and still sell well, or make it unique enough that your readers are eager to learn its definition, or meaning. The traffic in search engines doesn't stop for you, and your audience can only spare a specific time to get what they want to learn about. By means, try to insert your audience's perspective and understand what your book, may it be the theme or topic, meant for them. There's also the advancement of technology where SEO manages to change its course anytime. As long as the current search system exists, search engine companies can continue improving its operation further, by giving upgraded or brand new tools on their systems. Knowing that SEO has benefited those who want to market their business, you can opt to look for suggestions to make your book recommended and/or advertised. Although SEO is commercially operated, and the search engines arrange the websites according to their content, given its fast-paced environment, the results on the first few pages only stay for a while. If the website gains more engagements, it will be known as a source than the rest. One trick that can pull this off is to be quick, since the competition does involve your online persona, the sales of your product, and you as a professional. Then, think of how your conversations may flow within the online search. As you, the author, would ask the audience to support your work, make sure that you provide them answers that even with contentment, they will keep in touch with you through your social media. The fourth tactic explained in this chapter is keywords and categorization on social media. Related to the last subtopic, search engine optimization, that is SEO, is a critical point to get views and visits. Social media marketing relies on how effective your established online appearance is. In other terms, as long as your book is seen on the first page, the more engagements you can have. But, to make use of the optimization process properly, let's first identify how to make use of words. Keywords are words and phrases used to search for the meaning of a topic, while categorization puts the topics in group categories. This made research a lot easier, as it narrows down to numerous related concepts that may contribute further to the user. As there are more things invented, it's now more important to identify things and sort them to where they can be found. The audience has set their minds to look for things that can lead to a discovery. If you want them to at least acknowledge your book, let them. Though it's not a simple task, with keywords and categorization at hand in marketing, you and your potential readers would effortlessly find each other. The more your book has a distinct feature, you can find it according to the genre it belongs to. Maybe it's not easy to do it, but that's why keywords exist. Now, keywords are words and phrases input into search engines and social media websites. The best thing to utilize them is to have words that are more commonly used, and have a nice sound to the content inside. With the right use of words, your audience will see you frequently on their news feed. It does not have to be different or quirky, as simplicity is beauty. So you don't have to worry. Just appropriate your marketing materials to the words you use to promote your work. This is to design your marketing strategies for your book in a uniform manner. Frequently used keywords and categorizations are usually hashtags and brand taglines. You see them on every social media site, and it's not a coincidence. You can say that the algorithm has a heavy lifting on this matter. But, since people want efficiency, these are made for easier navigation. Whatever they find can be the only thing they consider, so anything you'd like to include in your marketing strategy should connect to your book itself, or any subject that's related to your profession. Having hashtag book or hashtag literature is a great hashtag for starters. Assume here that book lovers would try to click on these when they want to search or purchase for a new book. For authors to have spaces specifically labeled for them, and meeting people from that community who enjoy their content, is a crucial part in marketing. Keywords can surely be too broad or distinct to describe, but it increases the engagement the social media sites receive. The same goes with categorization, which states what genre, for example, would attract those who love to read books. The fifth tactic explained in this chapter is, utilize social media tools. As we go from conceptualizing the materials and putting the audience first, to balancing creativity and business matter, reflecting on these things would be more effective if you know how to use social media and its tools. Social media has features that we often use to entertain ourselves. As both users and the audience, these are marketing tools that can be done with more reach and less cost. Engagements online can be anything media, and the more creative and unique it is, the better. Examples are copyrights or captions, graphic designs like publication materials and posters, and audiovisual materials or videos. You may think to put them in all social media accounts you have, but keep in mind that not all marketing materials mentioned fit for every social media feature. But first, let's see what are the things to consider before utilizing social media tools. Like said earlier, there are ways to market your book, and your audience has a big role in that. To get them to see your work is to know what they want to see. For starters, let's consider joining the trends to gather more audience. Make them interested in your book by giving them teasers or a short explanation about the story's plot. Depending on the length of your materials, based on reading span and viewership, together with the creative factor added, you can use social media to your advantage. Social media tools mostly appear for entertainment and advertisement means. There's no need to apply for a subscription to get your desired number of engagements and more benefits. But you have the option. Then again, try to experiment and be knowledgeable enough on how to use them. It would be a fun experience, as you look forward to getting in touch with your audience online, too. These first two social media tools are in a broadcast format. Instagram Live and TikTok Live, as you can tell by the names, are features that allow the user to go live and record themselves with an open camera. There are also some settings where you can include people to join you as the live guest. By simply clicking the option to go live, you broadcast yourself and whatever you do. People who will come across your account can come in and watch. Your audience can react, share, comment, and even send you e-money. That's cool, right? Well, since you want to market your book, you can talk about the process of making it, or tease your audience with the way it was made from the cover to its content. While you may be familiar with Facebook Live, which works almost the same as Instagram Live and TikTok Live, Facebook Reels is now an in-demand tool for presenting advertisements and other content. It would take only visuals and audio to match, and you can watch a less than a minute length reel. Just like the other Facebook features, the audience can react, comment, share, and even save the reel. Surprisingly, you can get money from posting your marketing material for your book, even without using Facebook ads. These short video clips not only maximize the attention span a user can give per reel, but engagements can be easier to obtain. But, if you still want to speak and communicate with the audience without a camera, Twitter Spaces can be your social media tool. Imagine yourself as a radio host, when you open your venue and share it publicly, so that your audience can enter. As the host, you have control over who can join, and who to mute when things get a little noisy. This is to avoid getting trespassed by strangers, and get everything under control. It can be an intimate chat room for you and your audience, as its feature would then allow the listeners to interact with the host and others. Any social media tool has been user-friendly for both sides to enjoy. Even on some social media websites, they consider the audience participation, not only for convenience, but for profit. And with the changed times, these platforms adapted to today's time, and created new ways to start a conversation with others. Which, we can agree, helped us as consumers and businesses, and/or content creators. There are things to remember, though, when you use these social media tools. You may have another chosen platform that has similar features to the ones mentioned above, and yes, you can use that instead. Just try to at least know the basics of how it works, and whether it can be operated on most devices available. It's also better to have your best quality of work whenever you go live, or post your materials. Your communication with your audience must be considered, or else, no one would even know that your book is going to be on sale. Summing up? Social media is everywhere, and there's no escaping from it. Whether an author would come up with the details of the book, as they wrote them down, there's someone who would get through them based on an image, or video. Even you may have seen them, and maybe, somehow got you inspired to do what you're trying to do now. Your audience may find themselves scrolling through your account, because they discovered your video about your book, and the cycle goes on. This happens because, the influence of social media is established for us, and most of the time, successfully invites us to create and connect. With everything that's discussed, you will still need to use social media for your gain. There's a chance, you may see your posts about your book, and it can leave a good memory for you and your career. It's visible, getting the target audience, and being acknowledged by the system. To have a story to tell is your main job, and such social media marketing may have left you skeptical about your ability as a writer. But in this generation, making art has never been more needed than ever. And with social media, you can do more than just traditionally promote your book. You can interact and get some feedback, you can make relationships and turn them as your inspirations when writing another book, if you want to. Just like your story, social media consists of people who would like to search for a discovery. It's a great reminder for you to be your best self, and have a lovely connection with your readers. Yes, promoting a book does not stop at a post or two, but, making something remarkable can be rewarding as publishing your work. And, if then your social media engagement does not reflect in sales, you may have to rethink ways to attract potential readers. That doesn't mean you should give up on it, though. Creativity never stops flowing in one's mind, and it's safe to know it's something that you can develop. You already know it's ambitious enough to make your book. Conclusion? By Nikita Cole. As we near the finish of this adventure, it's time to ponder what we've learned about marketing and publishing. We investigated many tactics, ranging from social media marketing to email advertising, and understood the value of developing a strong brand and cultivating a loyal following. The most significant thing we've learned, though, is that success in marketing and publishing is more than merely following a formula. It is all about knowing your audience and coming up with new ways to engage with them. We need to understand that the art of marketing is more than just selling goods or services. It is all about generating trust with your audience and engaging with them in meaningful ways. To accomplish so, you must first understand who your audience is and what they are interested in. You must be willing to listen to their wants and desires and structure your message in a way that they will understand. The utilization of social media is one of the primary tactics we have investigated. Social media platforms are an effective way to communicate with your target audience, but keep in mind that not all platforms are made equal. Each platform has its own set of advantages and disadvantages, and it is critical to select the ones that are best for you. Email marketing is another key method. Email marketing allows you to interact with your audience on a more personal level, and create a trusting and loyal relationship. But, once again, keep in mind that not all emails are made equal. If you want your emails to be effective, they must be well crafted, and customized to the needs and interests of your target audience. Of course, none of these techniques will work unless you have a great brand. Your brand is your identity, and it is what distinguishes you from the competition. A strong brand is founded on a thorough grasp of who you are, what you stand for, and what you have to offer. Finally, success in marketing and publishing necessitates a blend of strategy, creativity, and tenacity. You must be willing to try new things, take risks, and learn from your errors. You must also be willing to remain focused and disciplined in the face of setbacks and hurdles. As we end this chapter and look forward, keep in mind that marketing and publishing are about more than just getting money or becoming famous. They are concerned with producing something of value, something with the potential to inspire, educate, and entertain. They are about building connections with others and making a difference in the world. So, with passion and purpose, let us set forth, armed with the knowledge and talents we have gained along the road. Allow us to develop, invent, and inspire. In the end, it is the strength of our vision, the power of our message, and the depth of our dedication to excellence that will define our success, not the techniques or tactics we utilize. This has been Guaranteed Strategies to Market Your Book. Written by Utilising Publishing. Narrated by Arthur Bailey. Copyright 2023. Utilising Publishing. Production copyright 2023. By Utilising Studios. The authors of this book are associates of Utilising Publishing, who have brought out the valuable insights based on their research and studies in the same domain over years.